Hi Aries, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi my dear Aries, how are you doing? Welcome if you're a new viewer. Welcome back if you're a returning viewer. Thank you so much for being here. My dear Aries, we're going to have a look into your current situation, the higher view over your situation, and what you can do to help yourself. What I was getting for you in the written channeling was focused energies. You were really trying hard to focus on something, but then I mess it up was what I was getting. But then something happens and I can't quite get it together. There's this energy, or I get distracted. I was also feeling that you were very tired and you may be dropping things. If this is the case, just take a break, okay? Just take a break, take a breather, and that's that, because I really feel you do need a break here for those of you that this applies. Let's have a look into it, because I really feel I want to do something, but then it's somehow almost sabotaged in a way. Interesting. Let's see. Phew, lots of cards. Yeah. Yeah, of course. When there's lots on your plate, it's very hard to focus. This is you, of course, this one, no. It's very hard to focus on one thing, or to keep the focus if there's a lot of stuff around, either distractions or just things that need attending to. No. Okay, so what I'm seeing with this is you can get rid of those distractions or distractive energies relatively quickly by sorting through them. What needs your attention right now and what does not? Like what can stay, what cannot. It's much like when you're decluttering and then like your home. Ow. And now I'm getting... Let me get back to the decluttering, because there's something else that needs my attention right now, which is in the chest. I feel like almost like I've been slouched over for a little bit too long, and hence I need to expand my chest again. You can do this with yoga exercises. Downward facing dog is one, definitely. With the warrior position, you can really open up your chest and your heart space. But I really feel this. It's actually like I'm cramped, like my chest, like the bones there, the rib cage is kind of like affected by this. And with that, my breathing, this could be rather particular for one of you here. Oh, this is uncomfortable energies. So there's definitely, go out and stretch, Aries, stretch that space, because that will make the heart energy flow again. But that's definitely something that's a priority. But the sucky thing is, like when you're focused on something and then stuff like that, which just occurred, happened, that needs your immediate attention. I mean, what are you going to do, right? This needs immediate attention. You have to let go of the thing that you just focused on, that you really wanted to bring about, and focus on something else, like bring your attention elsewhere. And then you have to get back to it. And I feel this kind of like annoyance with it, of course, because you want to bring it about, right? Clearly you do. There's some kind of a project or some kind of a hustle that you're trying to, lift off the ground, but it's just not really coming together just yet because of all the things that are occurring around you. Definitely heart space. Jeez. And definitely you can help yourself with stretching here. Yoga exercises that open the heart. You can also look this up on YouTube. This one, no. It's funny if you look out. No. Yes. Oh, nice. You have the Magician. No. This goes for manifesting too, by the way. This is very interesting when you suss through things that you don't want and that you do want, especially when you're expecting something to come in, like a certain manifestation, but then it's not quite there yet, and something happens that would actually contradict what you have just been manifesting. You can just reject that reality and say, no, that's not actually my reality. My reality is such and such. So affirming what it is that you want to bring about. Same with the projects that we were talking about, with whatever you're trying to get off the ground over there, because I can clearly feel it. I just don't have it manifested quite yet, but I can see that it's in the vortex. I can feel it, like it's there. It's definitely there. It's there for grabs, kind of a thing. But it seems to me like you're having a hard time bringing that into the reality, into the material world. There's a teacher that has either already made themselves known to you, either in the spiritual world or in the human world. And they would like to teach you a thing or two about manifestation, about how this works or how you can make it more easily on yourself. And with that, the wind just picked up and I felt for a second like I was in the void. Like, yes, there was wind, there was movement, but I felt like I had a vacuum around me just now. Oh, my breathing. Some of you really do have chest pain, and it's like where the rib cage meets, like in the middle, this is where I feel squished. It has to do with the stretching, right? Yeah, with the slouched over posture, and you need to open that space back up. Okay, thank you. I felt enough of it. Thanks. What else for Aries, please? What does Aries need to know currently? Thank you. Again, we just have occurrences around it, and I feel like I need to sort through it. I can't really get to what I actually want to do because there's constantly things happening, which is annoying me greatly, I have to say. And these are, of course, your energies, right? This is what I'm picking up on. This one, no, and no. None of this is what you want. None of this is the desired reality. Keep doing what you're doing here, regardless of what you may or may not be perceiving in the 3D. What else for Aries, please? Oh, God, the same thing. It just, maybe there's an underlying issue that needs to be resolved here where you kind of like limit what you are allowing into your world and where you are very mindful of where your energy is going towards, because I feel like this isn't coming about because it's completely being piled on all the time. So that makes me wonder, you know what, let's just leave this here. There's something else that's going on that needs your attention. I can definitely feel it, because if you keep going like that, you're just going to have the same result. It's like driving a car against the wall and expecting a different result, really expecting to break through the wall somehow. So this is, there's a saying that comes with that, you know, it's like insanity if you want a different outcome, but keep the same approach. Can't quite remember the whole thing, but we just leave this over here because it's just like, okay, let's sit down, let's take a rest, let's take a breather. Let's regroup, Aries, here, because again, 1, 2, 3, no, yes, no, yes, oh yes. Okay, so more of these, not currently, this one, yeah. Let's see. Guardian Angel card, please. That is helpful right now for Aries. Thank you. This one, yeah. Intuition, yeah. Trust your intuition and know that what seems logical may not necessarily be right. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. Exactly, that's the space that is blocked, that I perceived as blocked. Endless possibilities exist for you. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. We, your angels, will guide you. Trust your feelings. What feels right is right. So there you go. Work with your heart, for your heart space here, Aries, and really feel your way through, not thinking this is what needs to be done or this is what seems logical, but you know, what do you feel is necessary right now? Yeah, okay. Ow, 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 ow. This really actually hurts. Ow. Okay. No, yes, no, yes, okay. Cool. Okay, there's definitely with the wheel something that is wanting to come to completion for sure, but also something that is destined. Don't get into the way of this, of the current events is what I'm seeing here. This is making me so tired too, because for some reason, although you may not think it, that it's connected, the pain that I perceive in my chest is actually like almost like a stethoscope is going up to my ears, up to the back of my ears and to the back of my neck. And it's just spreading, but it's an odd place, you know, an odd connection. You would say, of course, when you have neck pain, then you get a headache type of a thing, but you wouldn't necessarily expect the chest kind of a tension or the pressure on your chest to be connected with a headache. Sorry, this is making me so tired. Give me a minute. I need to pause. So this is actually wanting to move through with this so that you can be in the Page of Wands kind of an energy, because she's so much happier. She's so much freer over here. She just took action. So follow your intuition and take the action, I want to say here. Learn how to do certain things rather than stay in one place here. Because this is a constant balancing act. Like with all the cards that came out for you here, Aries. Constant balancing act. It could be that you have done too much work, like in terms of shadow work. And it's constantly like this back and forth because you're almost asking for it, but then it's not really what you want, or you don't want to go into the full depth of things, which is perfectly fine. And I'm not saying that that's how you usually would operate. That's the type of sense and feeling I'm getting from people that have actually done like a shit ton of shadow work and that don't want to do it anymore. They want to move into this, right? That's what I'm perceiving from you. Like you're done with the work. You don't want to do it anymore, but there's a shift of sorts that needs to happen here. And the advice here is definitely to trust your intuition and not what seems logical, but really where your heart is guiding you. This is where you will be able to free yourself. And she's very open in her heart space, and she's very, you know, that's actually opening up the rib cage, I want to say. She's able to breathe like easily and enjoy, actually. It's no longer in that heavy kind of a dense energy that I perceive the Magician and the Wheel to be today, but it's really free. That's a good card to have. I'll pull more oracle cards. Sorry about that. Over on Patreon for you guys. There's also definitely going to be like a healing ritual of sorts that's going to be involved here to help you with these energies here. Yeah, I'm sorry that your reading today is so heavy, but it could be helpful to some of you to actually watch this to feel understood or to gain more insights about your situation. All right, let me take this over to Patreon. It's $11.11 a month. And you can cancel at any time. You can also look during that month throughout all the other readings that I ever did, through all the pick a card readings and everything. There's over 400 videos over there. So if you would like to join, link is down below. All right, my friends, I'll either see you over there or next time. Bye-bye.